Greetings, my name is Arthur Watts, Arthur Dante Watts. I was born in Virginia, Arlington, Virginia, off a naval base, from Arthur and Loretta Watts. My dad was a Navy person. Um, their hometown is Quitman, Mississippi. I'm the oldest son of four children. My two brothers are Jameson, which is the baby brother. The second oldest is Justin Watts. I have an older sister, Lakeisha Nicole Watts, and she's the oldest of all of us. Um, we could say our hometown is Quitman, Mississippi, which most of my family resides in. Unnecessarily, I played college baseball, Division I baseball. I started at Meridian Junior College, but I had my associates in arts. I transferred after we were conference champions and won a ring. I transferred to Texas Southern, which we were also conference champions when I won a ring. Um, Probably the most. We're baseball fanatics, so the most important game I got to play was the College World Series when we played Rice University, and I pitched 4 innings. Um, all of my family are college graduates, so that's really not a graduating college is not really a big deal. I'll probably be the well, my little brother graduated before me, which is kind of funny. But the reason why I chose integrative studies is because at first I started with architecture, and we always use integrative studies with human behavior, how they interacted with buildings, and what's the need of humans socially, and why would a project make sense. So being able to piggyback off the major of integrative studies and a minor in architecture made sense, and to be an urban planner and to make buildings and make concepts make sense with the interaction of people. Um, I my jobs and my career path has necessarily been public safety for the city of Atlanta. I've been a correction officer for maybe 16, 18 months. And I'm in the current process of being a firefighter. The end goal is to be a city councilman and be on the public safety committee board. I actually go to meetings every Monday. I mean, I'm excused from my job. They allow me to go to the meetings because they know I want to be a city councilman. They I want to be on the public safety board. So when I gain enough, I guess you could say, clout, I would necessarily run, and I would put my name on the runnings of it. I'm in the process. I volunteer. I mayor campaign, and I create flyers and T-shirts because I'm affluent in Adobe and InDesign and Photoshop and things of that nature because of my architecture studies. I think public safety is important, and I think when you have positive public safety members, it can lead to a better society and better communities. So my plans will necessarily lead me to being a voice for the new generation because most people on the public safety committee are necessarily in their 40s and 50s. And I think when they have a young, vibrant voice and have a vision for the city and being from the city, it creates a trust channel with the young community, with the younger generation and us. Well, I think my competitive advantage is me being young, or necessarily me being actually from the city and me being a resident of the city. I think because I'm so eager to please every resident of the city, no matter what the tax bracket is, no matter what the education is, because I think we all should be included when it comes to city plans and then when it comes to other things of that nature. And I stand out because I necessarily work harder than the average person, Once again, I'm up at the crack of dawn just to prepare for my day, and I I get to work earlier than the average person, and some people just go to work for a paycheck, but I actually want to have a vision for the city, and everything is calculated as far as me making plans for my next 3 years, my next 5 years. Actually, one of the chiefs of corrections is one of my mentors, and he kind of gravitated towards me just to see, after seeing my vision or hearing what I wanted to do, and giving me advice and things of that nature. So hopefully it all works out and things of that nature. So I'm just in the running of doing something great for the community.